guys, welcome back to my channel, and today's video is going to be my top picks for cocktails. So coming into the holidays, obviously there are a lot of Christmas celebrations. We've got Christmas and then New Year's right after. So I wanted to give you guys a bit of a head start on choosing wisely when it comes to your festive drinks. So this is obviously targeted towards the ladies, and these are probably a little bit attuned with the types of drinks that I typically go for, because they are a little lower on the alcohol and a little lower on calories. However, I have saved the best till last, so please tune in until the very end, because this particular drink is actually my all-time favorite, and I must say it's pretty good. So for the most part, all of these drinks are going to be under 200 calories, and the way that you're going to see me track them here on this video is, instead of listing specific alcohol amounts in grams, I'm essentially looking at the total amount of calories in that drink, and then how I would go about tracking it if you are somebody that's using a food diary or a food tracker to track your calories, because obviously most food trackers, in fact I think nearly all food trackers, don't have a specific spot for you to allocate calories towards alcohol. So to avoid not tracking them at all and taking into consideration their calories, you're going to see me list them primarily as carbohydrates. But at the end of the day, if you prefer, maybe you've got some fats left, you can also trade out and track them as both. Okay, so number one on the list, and these are in no particular order until we get to the end. The first one is a Gimlet. So this is a really nice light gin-based beverage, and it's sweetened with lime juice, and you can pretty much use any alcohol, to be honest. I'll substitute out any of the typical sugars or triple sec or added sugars that often bartenders will put into these drinks with a liquid sweetener. So you'll see me sub out pretty much all sugar for a liquid sweetener. You can get these from the grocery store. They're like in a little squeezy tube, but you could also very easily use some of the powdered sachets or just a powdered product in general. So basically for this one, all you're gonna do is put all of your ingredients into a shaker, and it comes out at 164 calories, and I'm tracking this as 41 grams of carbohydrate. Okay, so next on my list is a Martini. Now, up until very recently, I had never ever tried to make myself a martini, but it's actually super simple. So a martini typically includes vermouth. So this is a fortified wine, and it's flavored with quite a variety of different herbs. So it's traditionally made either in two major styles. So there's a dry white vermouth, and then a sweet red vermouth. So the dry vermouth, and this is all brand new information to me, I actually thought I would look this up since I'm sharing it with you, originated in France, and it is the key ingredient for that signature martini. I'm not gonna read out the ingredients for you, but I will give you the calories. So this one comes out at about 184 total, and I'm going to log that as 46 grams of carbohydrates. Okay, so number 3 is a skinny mojito. So for all the rum drinkers out there, I will exercise caution around some of the drinks like the traditional Mai Tais. I've actually taken out quite a bit of the alcohol in this, so it's not as strong. Essentially, I've just halved the amount of Bacardi Rum that's in it. So some of those calories are going to come from the Bacardi Rum, but then there's also some extra lime juice in there that's going to contribute to a small amount of calories as well. All right, so number 4 is such a pretty drink. It is called a sea breeze. Now you can do a tropical sea breeze, which essentially has pineapple juice, or you can do a traditional sea breeze, which actually uses grape juice. So this one is a vodka-based drink for all the vodka lovers out there, and it has diet cranberry instead of the regular cranberry juice, and it's a combination of diet cranberry and pineapple for the way that I have listed it today. So again, I'm not going to read out the ingredients exactly or how to go about making it, but this one comes in at 166 calories and 41 grams of carbs, and that's again the combination of that vodka and the juice. All right, number 5 is a skinny Moscow Mule. So I actually was introduced to this particular drink by Lane's mum. So she has a regular Moscow Mule, and I had no idea what it was, but I recently had it at Thanksgiving, and she was like, oh, it's just ginger beer and a bit of vodka. I I love ginger beer, but you can also get the ginger beer in a diet version. So essentially taking out a lot of those unnecessary calories, but still with a really nice taste. So this one, very low in calories as well. It is only 96, and I would track that as 24 grams of carbohydrate. All right, number 6 is a skinny margarita. So this is one of my favorites, and I personally love to add a bit of flair and a bit of fire. So for me, I'm definitely someone who loves to garnish with jalapenos. I love to do the dipped rims with a little bit of chili. You could also get pretty creative with your favorite fruits. You can do kiwi, mango, pineapple, strawberry, whatever you like. And dust the top with a little bit of cinnamon, whatever you like. So this one is a little bit higher in calories, but again, it's still relatively low, all things considered. And this one comes out at 157. So I would track that as 39 grams of carbohydrates. And the reason this one is a little bit heavier on the calories is because I've kept 2 ounces or 2 servings of tequila, and there's also a little bit of orange juice in here as well. Number 7, another rum classic, strawberry daiquiri. So this is possibly the most popular version of all the classic rum daiquiris. It's super fun, super sweet if you like a sweeter cocktail, and honestly, it's just a great summer beverage. So again, there's quite a few ingredients in this one, right through to all the fruits, lime juice, diet lemon sodas or sodas, and a bunch of other things. But it comes out at 171 calories. So far it is the most calorie dense, but you're also getting some fun fruits, some juices, and all the good things. So still, in my opinion, this is not a bad cocktail, all things considered. Number 8 is a Palmola, and I'm probably saying that wrong. This isn't a drink that I've had a whole lot of. I am definitely someone that prefers my drinks a little bit sweeter or fiery, as you know. So this is mixed with grapefruit juice. So it is significantly lower in carbohydrate than some of the other juices like apple juice or orange juice, pineapple, etc. But a really nice, refreshing drink if you don't want anything that's overly sweet. But if you are a sweet tooth like me and you've got your little sweetener liquid or sweetener sachets, you can always add a little bit extra to sweeten it up. So this one comes in at 123 calories. So for all the tequila lovers out there, this is probably not a bad one for you. Okay, number 9 is a old fashioned. Now I'm trying to be creative and diversify our liquor range. So for the bourbon lovers out there, you may absolutely love to have this on the rocks, which is super awesome. You can definitely do that. But if you're wanting something a little bit lighter on the palate, then why not give an old fashioned a go? So this particular drink has a splash of bitters, so obviously very minimal calories. And of course, if you like things a little bit sweeter and you're making these from home, you can always add some of that liquid sweetener. So another variation of this old fashioned, I believe, is called a brown buttered old fashioned. I could be completely off here, but the recipe that I have actually uses a little bit of brown sugar. So it's only a tiny amount, just 3 grams, and it's mixed in with some warm water, along with that gorgeous little glazed cherry and some orange peel, and it looks divine. So this one comes in at 153 calories, and I'm going to track that one as 38 grams of carbs. So I said I was going to save the best till last. So number 10, my favorite, is the Long Island iced tea. However, I've definitely run a bit of a spin on this because I don't quite want all that alcohol. So traditionally these are served with probably 3/4 of an ounce of every single liquor. So I've actually tapered it down just a little bit so that it's not quite so heavy on the calories, but also I don't really want to be absolutely flying within the first 10 minutes of getting to my function or event. So this one has tequila, vodka, rum, and gin, and I've taken it down to 1/2 ounce. And then we've got a couple of different additives. So we've got lime juice or lemon and lime Sprite, but the diet version. You can add a little dash of orange juice as well. And then of course topped up with some diet Pepsi or Diet Coke. So that is absolutely one of my favorites. It's served really cool with one of those little umbrellas in your cup. It's super tropical, very tiki. And I've fallen in love with it. I think it's really good and tastes great. So again, that particular drink comes in at 152 calories. Again, it's only 2 full ounces of different spirits. So I would track that one as 38 grams of carbohydrates. So that is it, ladies. That is my top picks for cocktails. I hope that this has helped you for your upcoming Christmas events, maybe New Year, when it comes to deciding what drinks to have but aren't crazy calorically dense. So if you have any questions or you're wanting to know about some of the other drinks that are pretty popular around this time of the year, feel free to please leave me a comment and I'll get back to you. Bye.